Did I truly make the right decision? Could something more have been done? Could something else have been done? These are just some of the questions that many people ask themselves after their beloved cat is euthanized. Was it really for the best? The emotional pain and sometimes the burden can be quite heavy and long lasting. In today's video, I'll talk about how to cope with the aftermath of your pet's passing and the importance of healthy grieving and positive remembrance. Stay tuned. Whether the decision has to be made in a rather sudden fashion following an unexpected accident, or the process is well thought out after your cat has battled a lengthy illness, the final decision to put your cat down is never an easy one. Even in the darkest moments when all hope is lost, it's human nature to want to try something else, to do something else, anything else that doesn't involve ending your cat's life. When a cat dies of old age, the event is painful, but there is always the comfort in knowing that your pet had a wonderful life, and ultimately life itself is what took away your beloved pet. It was simply time to go. However, making the decision to end your cat's life can spark different emotions, and regardless of how much you realize in your heart and in your mind that you've made the right decision, it was still a decision, one that you made, and it can be tough to come to terms with such a harsh finality. Having your cat euthanized can carry a certain amount of guilt, therefore making the grieving process rather unique, and sometimes all the more painful. However, if you found yourself in this position, the first thing that you can do that can lead to a positive outcome and a more positive path to healing is to acknowledge your very own emotions. Not only acknowledge them, but understand that everything you are feeling is normal. You're feeling because you care, and that's certainly a beautiful thing. In the hours, days, weeks, and even months that follow this traumatic time, remain open to conversation and dialogue with others. Express yourself to close family and trusted friends. The more you talk about things, cry, and even vent in anger, it will only help you in the long term. There is no one-size-fits-all blueprint for grief, so don't feel embarrassed or stressed if it's taking you a while to heal. Maneuver at your own pace and continue to talk. Another way to cope is to simply forgive yourself. In truth, you don't need to, but do it anyway. Trust that, even in the sea of your very own emotions, trust that in your mind that you did the right thing. And while it can be almost impossible to see that, especially during those early days and weeks, trust that you did what was right for your cat and that ultimately your tears are just selfish tears because your cat is no longer in your life. We all have to make tough decisions in life, horrible, emotional decisions at times. However, just because a decision is brutally difficult doesn't mean it's wrong. Go easy on yourself and stand firm on the fact that you did what was right. It wasn't pleasant, but it was correct. And ask yourself this one question. What would life have been like in the days after had you never put your cat down? Would it have been a happy time for you, a happy time for your cat, or would it simply have been another day of suffering and misery for everyone involved? Would that have been doing right by your pet? Once you examine that scenario, you can stand even taller in the knowledge that your pet is no longer suffering, the knowledge that you set them free. Once time has started to heal your heart and you've come to terms with this final outcome, do something in your very own special way to honor your pet. This is not only a beautiful gesture, but also a positive way to cope. Do whatever you see fit. Right now, I have a wonderful picture of my cat, my old man, my old senior cat. He passed away a few years ago, and now he lives on canvas. A beautiful, actual picture that I took on canvas. I get to see him each and every day. There's really no emotion when I see him, but it's just cool to see him. Just to see him as I knew him. It's like he's always there, and that's a great feeling. Honor your cat's memory. Give them the respect they deserve. It's a gesture that you can carry with you for years to come. Replace that sadness with respect and happy memories. And just to recap, it all starts with communication. Talking with friends, family, other pet owners. Maintain an open dialogue. Cry, vent. Keep those lines open. This will not only allow you to express yourself, but it will also allow you to better understand your own emotions. And this leads us to forgiveness. Drop that burden right off at the door. It's not yours to carry. Think about the big picture. You'll know you made the right decision. Remember, a painful decision doesn't equal a bad decision. And finally, remember your pet. Honor your cat. This will do so much for your soul, and it will also help you to turn the page. The day will come where the sadness is replaced with happiness, and those memories will make you laugh and remind you of how lucky you were to have that wonderful pet in your life. When you're talking about pets, it's always important to remember that regardless of how it ends, that pet's life could have been a disaster without you. Always remember the life that you provided for your cat and how things could have gone without you being there. If your cat on that rainbow bridge could say just one thing to you, they'd say thank you. I can promise you that much. Your cat will be grateful for having you in their life. Trust and believe that. And just know that in that painful final moment, that heart-wrenching decision that you had to make, you were setting them free. The final act of love. If you enjoyed today's content, please give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you as a part of the Senior Cat Wellness family. And until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.